Hey, Kelly Rudolph here with Positive Women Rock, and I want to give you 3 tips that will help you to keep your confidence level as high as possible during this emotional time of year, which is the holidays. If you get to invest your holiday time with people you absolutely adore and your holidays are bliss, that is absolutely great. Congratulations. If not, then let me give you these 3 tips, and they will help you to navigate your emotions throughout this season. The first tip is about personality styles. You don't have to know about personality styles much. You just have to know this. They differ, and some of them are conflicting from the get-go. For example, one personality style really loves to have all the details and time to think before they make a decision, where another personality style says, oh, sounds fun, let's go do it, and they jump in with both feet. Obviously, these 2 people probably cannot figure out why the other person behaves the way they do because it just doesn't make sense. So keep in mind that there are several personality styles and everyone has a different perspective of the same thing. So it's okay. You're not losing your marbles if you can't figure out why someone does the things they do. Another tip I have for you is about the emotions that come up when someone pushes your emotional buttons around this time of year. Now, it could be that you're hanging out with people who are from your past that you grew up with, maybe siblings, parents, kids, and when someone says something and this huge flood of emotion just comes over you and you feel like you're reacting way too big for what was just said, realize that it's not just about the emotion that comment maybe brought up right at that time. It triggers you back to a long time ago, back in childhood when that emotion first started. And since then, every time that emotion from childhood has been triggered, whether it's sadness, fear, anger, whatever it is, every time it's been triggered since then, which could be 30, 50 years, every time it's been triggered, it got bigger like a snowball. So now that it gets triggered, you have this huge emotional reaction. And it could be just inside you feel these feelings, or it could be that you let them out. Whichever way it happens, realize it's not just about that comment on that day. It's actually an accumulation of the same emotion over your entire life. And that's why it feels so overwhelming sometimes. And the third tip I have for you, I love this one. Sometimes we tend to dread seeing certain people at events or gatherings if we have to see them, and maybe they got drunk and messed everything up last time, or maybe you got in an argument with them, or maybe you just don't see eye to eye on things. And we tend to dread it or talk about them or just, oh, geez, have all this concern about what's going to happen this year. Instead of all that, which that negative energy just pulls in more trashy negative energy to you, we want to switch that energy around. So I want you to imagine in your mind a little movie of your holidays unfolding exactly how you want them to be. Picture all the people having fun. Picture everything in vivid colors, and just keep practicing, and you'll get more and more detail as you do this. Also use your senses. So you're seeing it. You're seeing all the things you want to happen. And use your other senses as well. Hear the sounds, hear the singing, hear the music, hear the laughter, hear the wonderful comments about how awesome you are, whatever you want to hear. And taste the taste. Taste the wonderful sparkling cider or your favorite wine or your favorite pie. Do the tasting and smell the smells of the wonderful food or the Christmas trees or whatever it is. Just put all of your senses in that little movie and just get as much detail as you possibly can and keep building on it. Keep the little movie in your head for as long as you can, 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, however long you can. You can even talk about it out loud to yourself if you want to. And keep building it up like that, because that kind of emotion, that good positive expectation, is going to bring a lot of good things your way. And you may find that it makes a huge difference in your holidays. Sometimes when I've done that, everything can be coming unglued at 6 feet from me, but I'm feeling very peaceful about the whole thing because I have my little movie playing in my head. So use it whenever you need to. Revisit it as much as you can, and if you need to take a little break from the chaos during the holidays, just run away to a closet and do your little movie in your head and then come back out. You'll feel a lot better. I know that sounds silly, but it works. It totally works. So I want you to have the best holidays ever, and I'm Kelly Rudolph with Positive Women Rock.